All right, first and foremost, I would like to give all honors, praises, and all the glory belongs to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahavashai, Bahasham, Wahavaka, Kwadash. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Son's name is Yahavashai. And you know, I don't even need to keep saying that. From when you say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahavashai, if you watch many times, you already know what the name of the Heavenly Father is and His Son, so we don't need to really do it time and time and time again. But Lord willing, this is going to be edifying. And we're going to go straight into this, and Lord willing, you will be edifying. So let's start off on Matthew 4:18. And Yahushua walking by the Sea of Galilee saw two brethren, Simon called Peter. Simon called Peter. Peter was formerly known as Simon, son of Jonas. Right? And Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. So you also had Andrew, his brother, right? Two men within the truth, brothers in the truth, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. So Peter and Simon, yeah, they were fishers. Not Peter, so like Peter and Andrew, they were fishermen. All right. For they were fishers, and he saith unto them, follow me, I will make you fishers of men. So this is what Yahweh said. Forget everything else you're doing. Drop everything else you're doing. Come follow me. And I'm going to make you fishers of men. Right? Key thing, fishers of men. Alright? So we went to that now, Baba Kishar. See what else we can get. Right? And I will make you fishers of men. And it says Baba Kishar. Where else we? And straightway left their nets. They didn't take any time. They weren't if but maybe. What if we don't get this straightway? That shows the level of faith these men had. And followed him. So they left everything, their occupation. Oh yeah, and it just showed you the men of the Lord, they had jobs. And a fisherman, that's a very lucrative trade, right? Depending on how much fish you catch. But it's good money. That's big money. A fisherman's wages is at the end, I don't know how they do it. It's yearly, right? Is it yearly or monthly? But it's a big wage. Right? Okay. But they left that. They left the occupation and followed him. And going on thence, he saw other two brethren, James and the son of Zebedee, which were known as the sons of Thunder, and John his brother in a ship with Zebedee their father, mending their nets. And he called them, right? And they immediately left the ship and their father and followed him, right? So it says they immediately left the ship and their father. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Leaving your father, just leaving and doing something else. Can you imagine how the father must have felt? Like, where are they two gone? But that takes faith to do that. That takes a great amount of faith, right? They were not guessing. They were not doubting. They left, right? They left, right? They left because of the faith they had. Okay. And that's what spirit the elect had. As soon as we heard this truth, we answered that call. It's about answering the call, right? Answering that call. So now we went to that. Let's see what else we can find. Go to Matthew 13:47. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like a net, right? That is cast into the sea and gathered every single kind, right? Which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down. So you're going to have all types of kinds in this truth. And gather the good into vessels. So you're going to have good in good vessels, right? But cast the bad away. Key thing. But cast the bad away. Okay? But cast the bad away. Okay? Key thing. So you're gonna have good and bad within this truth. Right? You're gonna fish, you're gonna find out some are good, some are bad. Bad fish get chucked, bad fish, unlawful fish, get chucked back into the sea. You might catch a few crabs, lobsters, even sharks. You have to chuck that back into the sea. Because it's not lawful to eat. It's not needed. Which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. Alright? So the good were put into vessels, they would be the desirables, and the bad would be the undesirables. So shall it be the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Yahweh shall say unto them, have you understood all these things? They say unto him, yea, Lord. Right? Then said he unto them, therefore every scribe which instructed into the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which bringeth forth out of his treasure things new and old. But the main premise is, we're fishing. We're fishing. Right? For the elect. In hopes of being the elect ourselves. Alright? And I want to go to Jeremiah as well. Jeremiah 16. Behold, I send for many fishers. So the fishers, they're sent for, and this is the Old Testament as well. And it's still talking about men being fishing out other men. Right? Behold, I send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai, they shall fish them. We're fishing right now. Right? And after would I send for many hunters. So after that fishing process is done, that's when the hunting's going to begin. Right? And you don't really want to be making enemies with the elect, man, because they're going to be the ones that are hunting you. Right? And they shall hunt them. After we fish, they shall hunt them from every mountain, from every hill, and out of the holes of the rock. So right now, we're in a season of fishing. And fishing, if any of you ever fished or watched a fishing program, that takes time. Right? When you're fishing, that takes patience, man. Patience. Sometimes it could be 5 minutes, sometimes it could be 30 minutes, sometimes it could be an hour until you catch. Right? You're sitting there, you're just waiting. You're waiting. You got your hook, you got your bait. And what's the bait? The bait is this word. This is how we're catching people. The bait is the word. So we catch people with the word, the bait. And how do you know that? Because when you go into Corinthians, it says casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing every thought into captivity. So when people walk past, right, and you're teaching the word, you may say something that really catches their attention and brings their thought into captivity. That's another way of catching your fish. Okay? And it takes time. That's a skill. Alright? So Lord willing, this was edifying. And on to the next one. Shalom.